Hello everyone, this is Sandra with Trading Made Simple. Today we're going to go step by step on how to save orders. You can use them over and over throughout the day or the week, and this comes in really handy when you're scalping and day trading calls and put options several times in one day. Or you're doing your homework, you're getting prepared to place that order when that stock gets to your buy target or your loss target. So I'm going to go ahead and help you set this up so that you can get a watch list, get your alerts up, and prior to the stock actually getting into your buy zone, you're going to get your order ready so that when your stock gets into the buy zone, you're not going to panic and go through the tabs and because you need an engineering degree to get through TOS. You're going to just go to your saved orders and you're going to submit it. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So a shout out to where I got my watch list today. Theo, can you hear me? By the way, if you haven't been on Twitter and you're a new trader, you should go. It's a great community for new traders as well as experienced traders, and they're all helping each other out just like these videos. So if you want to come join us, I'm at Options Girl Sandy, S-A-N-D-Y. Pretty simple. So let's get started. So from your chart, you're going to go to your Trade tab, and you're going to set up your order because you already know what your buy zone is. You know what your buy target is. So you're going to purchase some calls. So I'm going to do some at the money calls right here. And we're on Chewy. I got 11 days. I chose that. You get to choose yours. And then you just hit buy and your order comes up just like normal. So from here, you're going to make sure that, of course, you have as many options as you want. And then you're going to go to the time period. You're going to say good till cancel. Because you don't know, maybe you know that buy zone comes in 15 minutes when the market opens, or maybe it comes half an hour, 40 minutes later. You could be in the bathroom and it happens, and at least you'll have this set up and ready to go. So you just sit down and click and you're done. So you go just to the right of the gear shift. Maybe that wasn't the example I should have used. But I haven't learned how to edit my videos yet, so give me a moment. So from the right of the gear shift, you're going to go to save. And it's as easy as that. But you're first also going to create an opposite order because at some point you want to close this out. So you say create an opposite order. And you go to that order. You make sure that the amount of your option contracts are there. And of course, you got limit, and it already just automatically populated the good till cancel because you created an opposite order, and you say save. So now this toolbox will always have these orders until you delete them. And the way you delete them is that right to the gear, and you use delete. Now before I do that, I just want to tell you that this little guy, that window's always there. So when you go to your chart, he's there. And when you go to analyze, he's there. Trade, same. Anytime you pull that up, the only time you might get a little unsure is if it's under order like this. You're going to see nothing and panic, but don't. Just go right next door to saved orders, and there you go. And they never leave. Not unless you come over here and you go, okay, I'm ready to place that call order. You right click it. Now if you say create a duplicate order, that's great. It will. And now you're ready to trade. And you just open the toggle because at that point you won't know where the price is at. So that will ensure that you get the best price from here to here. And a quick execution. Isn't that what we're here for today? Is a quick execution. You ever been in a trade and you've made a lot of money, but the the stock is starting to change its course, and because of the volatility, you're losing your money and you're trying to get out of your trade. You had a $400 profit, and by the time you get out, you're at 70 bucks. So I know, because I've been there, I already know that this happens. So that's why these come in handy. So if you choose not to say create a duplicate order, then you can go right here and use your saved order to execute the trade. If you go up here and you execute it, then you're using this guy and he won't be here later. So just so you know, if you think you're gonna be using just this, then fine. But if you're gonna be day trading SPY or SPX and you're doing this same motion and you're doing calls and puts, then of course you want to keep them there because you're going to be doing that scalping or day trading a couple times today. So I suggest you just go create a duplicate order. He's there. You open the toggle. If you want to set it to here, you can. If the stock is jumping like crazy and you want to go to market and pay high price, go ahead. You'll get in there quicker. So, and just so you're aware clearly, if you're doing a market, it has to be a day order. It cannot be a good till cancel. So if you're in a limit order, you leave the toggle up. It can be a day till cancel. And you know how you know that is that this isn't all nice and green. Watch. If I go to market, see, and I'm at good to cancel, you see how I can't get my order through it. And of course, while you're losing money, you're trying to figure out why that's not letting you go through it. Anyway, so that's how you do it. And then you just click it again and your order's in. And then when it's time to get out because your profit target was reached, you go to your saved orders and you already have your call that you're going to close because he's right here waiting for you. And you can either say confirm and send or create a duplicate order. And once you do that, open the toggle, go right here and confirm and send. So that's where we're at today in regards to this. So now, by the way, before I get on to our next topic, if you're enjoying the content, please smash the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you helping me. I totally enjoy helping you. Now let's do a quick review of programming alerts so you know when to buy, sell at your target and sell at your loss or your profit targeting. So on my chart, you can see I already have my alerts. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to do this quick because then I'm going to talk about spreads really quick, just in case. So you just go right up here to the right of the price of whatever stock you want to make an alert. And you right click. You go to create alerts. You go to the Chewy stock or whichever one you chose. I always do what the last price was, at or above whatever you choose. Okay. In my scenario, it's going to be at or above 72.88. Tab over to your notes. The notes portion here is important. My watch list has 5 symbols for the week, which means that I'm going to get a text notification for when it goes into the buy zone, when it goes into the sell zone, and when it reaches its target price for the call, and when it reaches its target price for the put. So you can see how you might be getting a lot of text messages and they might all get blurred together. So what you want to do is under the notes, I suggest you put something like hit buy zone buy. It's late. Buy calls. Okay. Just like hey, this is your buy call. Now, if this was you hit your profit, you could say hit target, close position. And so what that does then, regardless of what you might be doing, because you might be upstairs doing laundry, whatever, and you get it, then at least when you get the text message, it's very clear in your own notes, because Toss's little identifier is kind of jumbled up. So this, at least your notes will stand out to you. Chewy hit its target, close the position, so you know what's happening, okay? And I suggest you do that for every alert that you make. So then you come here and it says, they already have your phone number. You just make sure that you check these for getting a text message, because it's very helpful. And what I just put last, I just want to know the last price, because that's what we said. And when you come to options, it's going to give you an opportunity to either put a date. I just say now, because I'm preparing for my watch list this week. I'm ready to rock and roll. And then you come down here and it says no alert, or create a regular alert for a reverse. And I don't do this. I used to, but I don't now. And the reason is because when you get this alert, you're actually getting the same alert with the same notes, and that can be confusing. So 1 minute you're like, it hit the target, and then all of a sudden, the next second, it reversed a little, and it's telling you the same exact info. So I say no to that, and then create, and it's on your chart. All right, so now we've taken care of the alerts, and we're now going to talk about spreads really quick. Somebody had a question on that. So let's do a quick review of spreads. So when we go to our, as an example, when we go to purchasing a call at the money, the spread here on Chewy right now is 217 to 36. So that difference there, 36 minus 17, is your spread. So when you want your order executed, if you're using this toggle switch, which is basically programming the bots, that's in video number 1, then if you're using this programming bot action, then you just want to make sure that whatever the difference is, you're negotiating the 50% mark, which is right here, somewhere around here. So if there's a 16-cent difference, then you're just going to give them the 8 cents. And so in this toggle switch, when you're setting up the bots to do your orders in advance, and you go here to limit, and you come down here and you program the bot to let's buy this when it goes down to $70 as an example, and you tab out, you have to go back up here and you have to hit mark right there, because that and that matches. This is video 1, matches. Make sure that that's less than or equal to, because I'm programming the bot to buy it when it goes down to 70. And then see how this then now turns into a spread. So when this turns into a spread, now I'm going to give them the 16 cents, which is, if I did my addition correctly, is the difference between the two. So you basically take whatever the difference is divided by 2, round up if you're at a half a penny in the middle, and then you just stick it in there. And you do the same thing when you're programming a bot selling it. Instead of it being plus 16, you're doing a sell order for your profit loss, or excuse me, for your profit exit order or your loss exit order. You're going to do the minus. Okay, so now we've done the spreads. I just want to tell you that this video was brought to you by a new trader who left a question in the comments section. If I cannot answer a question in the comment section, then I'll be doing a video. So just know that if you have a question, believe me, there are a lot of people who have the same question, if not more. So please keep them coming. Again, smash that like, share, and subscribe. So many tools, so little time. I hope I made this simple. Let me know, and see you on the next video.